Hey guys, I'm back here and I wanted to show you today how a couple different techniques you can use for spreading your mortar for your projects. The mortar we're using in our class here just has sand and lime. We don't put and water. We don't put the Portland cement in it so that we can tear our projects apart when we're done. But I wanted to review a little bit the different ways we load our trowel with mortar, all right? One of the ways we load it, we want it to easily slide off, right? So the way we do it when we want it to easily slide off our trowel, what I do is I take a little bit off my pile here and I make like a wedge, something like that. Then I'll pick my trowel up, the mortar up with my trowel just like that so that I can easily spread it like so, okay? The reason I want to do that, typically, let's assume I'm laying these bricks here to this line. Well, my first course of brick row, I'm going to have to spread the mud out in that manner. So I'm going to take a little pizza wedge. I'm going to slide it up on my trowel here, come over, and I'm going to slide it right next to my line. All right? I need a little bit more here at the end. Once I have it like so, I'm going to set it down like this if I'm laying bricks, right? So I need to unload my trowel, and then I would lay the brick in the mud on the line. All right, so my mortar easily came off my trowel in that manner. All right, there's another technique I want to use when I don't want my mud to slide off my trowel. So when I don't want the mud to easily slide off my trowel, what I'll do is I scoop up a heaping amount of mortar like this, and I'll slap it down like so. So it's stuck to my trowel like this. Now when it's stuck to my trowel, I can easily move my trowel without the mud sliding off to do things such as butter this brick, right? I can butter the end of this brick in that manner, just like so, because my mortar was stuck to my trowel. All right, so when we're buttering the head joints on bricks, we need to use that technique. In block construction, we use that technique more often than with brick construction, because in block construction, we often want it stuck to our trowel because we're coming over here to our block and we're spreading mud on top of our blocks in that manner, right? So we want our mortar to easily or to stick to our trowel like so. So we bring it up here like that, and we're gonna spread our mud on our block like so, okay? So different techniques are used for different applications. If I wanted to butter the other side, I can bring it over here, and I'm going to butter the side of that block in that manner. All right, so again, this side like so, that side like that. All right, so when we want it stuck to our trowel, we slap it down. When we want it to easily slide off our trowel, we're going to do that technique. You see the two different techniques again. That'll slide off. That'll stick, okay? If I put Portland cement in my mix, it would stick even more than it is with just the sand and lime. What's going to matter with this is how much water you have in it. If it's too dry, it's not going to stick. If it's too wet, it's just going to be a runny mess. So you want to make sure that your mortar has what we refer to as a slump, all right? It stays in position and is workable like that, all right? Anyway, thanks, guys. I just wanted to review, the different techniques for applying the mortar on our trowel.